welcome to Lety Does Aquaman official trailer number 1. So the official trailer for Aquaman has come out at Comic-Con, and I don't know too much about Aquaman aside from like the Justice League animated movies and some comics, and I did see the live action Justice League as well. But even with that, there are some things that I'm still going to be looking for in this trailer. So the first thing I want to see is what are they going to do for Arthur's backstory? Because I feel like in the last couple movies that they've had, they've repeatedly shown Batman's origin. They briefly glossed over Superman's. And, you know, we got to see Zod and everything in his own separate movie. We saw Diana's and kind of cyborgs too. But Arthur was just left kind of like, yeah, you know, he's from Atlantis, but we don't know what happened to him before he got to that position. And even though it should be pretty straightforward to interpret, like, oh, Queen Atlanta came to the surface and had a love baby with a human that was running, you know, this lighthouse. I don't know if they're gonna want to change it for it to be more, I don't know, cinematic. For whatever reason they would want to change his backstory, but just in case they do, I want to see what route they're taking with that. The second thing that I'm going to be looking for is I want to see who the villain is going to be. So that kind of goes along with the whole backstory thing, where if they do end up taking Arthur's original route of his backstory, then the villain is most likely going to be his brother, Titan? The fish king guy. Damn, I can't believe I forgot his name right now. And potentially Black Manta. His brother and Black Manta. I feel like if they end up doing Black Manta though, it wouldn't really be that he's like the main villain in this. It would be that they're setting up for him to be the main villain in the next movie. So I don't know if this is going to like have him already be established as Aquaman by the time that we're introduced to him in the movie, or if we're gonna get introduced to him as a kid and he's just gonna grow up kind of learning his powers and stuff. So yeah, I just want to see how they're going to interpret his baddie for the film. So the last thing that I'm going to be looking for is I want to see how Jason Momoa is going to create this character. So I want to know what his take on Aquaman is going to be, because objectively the dude doesn't really look like Aquaman. Aquaman is this like blonde surfer dude, and Jason Momoa is Draco, and he's kind of like dark and mad looking. But it seems like what we did get to see of him in the last movie was that he's kind of like a bro, and I don't know, he just thinks that everything is cool. Definitely a lot more like, woohoo, than I expected him to be, but I guess that's just him trying to like compensate for the fact that he doesn't really look like the character. But I think that if they don't make him too serious, and if they kind of keep him more like how he was in Justice League, it'll probably be better like that. But again, you know, we didn't get to see too much of him then. He was just kind of like there, and they didn't really explain him like showing up either, or how he got from place to place. And my explanation for that was basically just, he goes through the sewers and, I don't know, he just happens to know where everyone is at all times because he asks his fish to keep an eye out on them. I don't know, but Jason Momoa does seem like he's prepared to do this role at least, and hopefully they give him his classic outfit because I kind of want to see that, and that's basically all I'm looking for. Aquaman official trailer number 1. Let's get started.
My father was a lighthouse keeper. My mother was a queen. But
they're keeping it exactly the same. Aw, that shot was so cute.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
And little Arthur's just like, and in a moment I'm gonna make you go swim with them. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, what? They made his eyes change color? They have to explain all of his tats, right? Like, they didn't just give him that to look cool, did they?
Your half-brother King Orm is about to declare
King Orm! Okay. King Orm? Aww, they're gonna kill Queen Atlanta. Because before he was Prince.
You do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all.
that was the worst pep talk.
Oh! He kind of has the outfit. Well, half of it. A funky looking one.
Welcome home.
Ooh, I like this. I like how all this looks.
My brother has come from the surface.
Jellyfish are my favorite animals, so all this has basically won me over.
An ass whooping.
But this definitely looks lighter than like all the other movies.
Choice. Came to save my home and the people that I love.
Mara looks so fucking on point though. I fucking love how Mara looks. I wonder if they're gonna like give her like her ability to use magic and like have her like fucking shooting icicles and shit. Oh, Black Manta.
Of the 7 seas with me.
Oh my god. They have a shark army. They have a lobster army.
What are you doing?
You should have a parachute.
Nice. Oh, but they're keeping the woohoo. Okay, it just ended. Okay, so it does look like for the movie they're going to just keep his origin story and whatever like goes along with that. We're definitely gonna see him growing up. We're gonna see some of little him noticing his powers start to develop, which I don't know if that was a part of his childhood necessarily, because as far as I know, in the animated movie, I'm pretty sure he doesn't get his powers until he's like a young adult. And then like as they start developing, they kind of weird him out because he can suddenly do all these things. And it'll be kind of interesting to see a little him realize that he has these powers and like control all those fish. That scene itself is probably going to be like a really interesting scene where he like commands all these fish to like attack his classmates or something. I don't know, but that'll be pretty cool. It does seem like the whole feel of the movie itself is gonna be a little more like joking of itself. It's more like self-aware that this doesn't make much sense and they're just gonna have to roll with it. So it's kind of like they're not even trying to make it serious. It's like, we got giant lobster armies, that guy is riding a shark, and then this guy can talk to fish, and we're gonna have this beautiful world with all these jellyfish and like almost like jellyfish themed buildings, and there's gonna be armor that looks like shells, and they're just like, they're not trying to make it too realistic or keep it too grounded. So I like that. What I didn't really get in regards to like who the villain is gonna be is, I know it's Ocean Master. I know it's Ocean Master because that's part of his whole origin story and stuff, and then also Black Manta, but it also seems like we're gonna get some kind of a training sequence. It looked like when he was learning to use his powers as like a teen or a preteen, he was learning how to use them with his brother. And as far as I understand, that's not how it really went before. Before it was like he'd never met his half-brother before, and then he was like gonna go meet his mom, and then on the way there his brother kills his mom, and then he has to beat up his brother. But it looks like in this one they're trying to go for more of like the brotherly route where, I don't know, they grew up together. I don't really understand why Orm would do that though, considering he hates the surface world so much, but sure. And then to me it also kind of looked like he's not gonna be the main villain the whole time. It looked to me like half of the movie is gonna be his brother wants to destroy the surface world, and maybe he kicks his brother's ass, and then sure. But then Black Manta is gonna like take over and like finish what his brother started or something. Or no, not Black Manta's brother. Ocean Master. What Ocean Master started. So I don't necessarily know if that's the case, or if Black Manta just happens to be helping Ocean Master and he's like really good at helping Ocean Master and he can like do some damage to Aquaman, but that's also kind of like what it seems like to me. So we'll see if that's the case or not as the next couple trailers come out or as the movie comes out. But I'm pretty excited for Jason Momoa to be on screen, because even though he doesn't really look like Arthur Curry, they kind of, you know, tried to get him there. They gave him like, what's that called? Frosted tips, I think? They gave him blonde tips, and like, he has kind of this surfer look, and they gave him a bunch of tattoos and stuff. I bet for some reason know that there's just gonna be an explanation behind that or something, or we're gonna see them like happen. He's gonna have to get them one day. I don't fucking know, but it was really cool seeing his armor, or at least part of it. It looks like they're gonna be having this like really thick, heavy like fighting armor, which I don't really get because all Atlanteans need to like swim to fight. But I also saw like a little glimpse in one of the clips that he's gonna have some lighter, more skin-tight suit, kind of closer to Mera's, where it looks more like a scale suit. And we did kind of see that before, but I was wondering if they were going to change the look for his own movie, if we were going to have the like green and orange type of thing. So it does look like they're going towards that. But my favorite part of this whole trailer is basically Mera. Mera looks perfect, and she's so beautiful, and I'm really excited to see her and Arthur just kind of have like this back and forth kind of thing, because it seems like that's where they're going with this. That she feels like she knows more, but he's also supposed to be the king, so it's like I really like that. So let me know what you guys thought of this trailer and what your thoughts are for the movie. Do you think it's gonna do well? And what was your favorite part of this trailer? Because we got a lot of footage in there. And get out there, do all the stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hey everyone, Lety here. Just trying on another swimsuit for my Summer of Swimsuits Try-On Haul July 2018. And this one is particularly good for a day out gardening. If you like this look and you want to go ahead and vote for it, be sure to check out that video down there. Mwah! Bye!